Hi, my name is Aritra Bhowmik. I secured an All India rank of 5 in GATE 2015 in electrical engineering stream. This year the GATE paper was a bit tricky actually. So normally the paper consists of problems such that the 1 mark questions are a bit formula based and the 2 mark questions are a bit conceptual. But this year this rule was not that strictly followed because the questions were such that on many occasions it was difficult to tell whether the questions was of 1 mark or 2 marks. I mean, they were mixed. So also there were a lot of numerical questions this year, a lot more than previous years. So actually what happens in GATE is that there are 2 sections generally. The first section, it consists of aptitude questions, and the second one is a main part, depends on the stream in which I am reading. Mine was electrical, so I took about 10 minutes to do the aptitude section. It was quite easy as always. It consists of some English and maths problems, basic ones. Only one English question was there which was really hard, and I actually left it untouched without a moment's hesitation. So then on to the main part. Here the trick is to go through the questions as quickly as possible. The one which seemed easy at first sight, I answered them and I marked the other ones which were a bit difficult at first sight. So this way I went through all the questions and came to know that what I have to answer. So GATE is all about time management actually, at least this year, and this year it seemed more so. So after going through all the questions and answering those which I could at first go, so actually I returned and solved the other marked ones which I marked before. So before the GATE exam I was very much relaxed actually, so I didn't panic much. I didn't even think about what will happen, what kind of questions I'm going to get in the exam. The thing that matters the most is how you perform on the day. Actually, that really matters a big deal. That's a big deal. So as I didn't panic, I was able to think straight, and so I got ample time to answer the questions. So GATE exam is basically about the different kinds of the concepts and associated with different types of subjects. It may be an MCQ based question exam, but it is very important to understand the subject actually. So first I made sure that I studied the entire syllabus, my syllabus, and understanding every little thing that there is. So then I practiced the MCQ questions. I mean, not only just studying a particular subject helps you, you have to also solve questions regarding that subject. So this helped me remembering the formulas and also the concepts. So in the last few months I devoted myself entirely for this exam. Like 7-8 hours a day was okay, enough to build the concepts and practice MCQ questions, and for the last few months you have to go through it. So now Gateforum study material was there. I bought the Gateforum study material package, and it covers the entire syllabus of GATE. So it has so many types of MCQ questions. Generally you need that because not only going through a particular section and reading about that stuff doesn't help you much. You have to practice and solve too many MCQ questions. So it is more than enough to follow the Gateforum study material for practicing problems. For studying the subject and knowing about the concepts, any good book on that subject will do. Gateforum's package consisted of study materials and mock tests. There were sectional tests and full-length tests. So the sectional tests were like very important, as I could assess my preparation on each and every subject individually. And then finally the full-length tests cover the whole syllabus. The tests were conducted in a GATE exam like environment, so the environment was exactly the same, so I didn't have to face any kind of problem when I was going in the GATE exam, the final exam. It was almost the same. It helped immensely as I could easily cope with the environment on the day of the main exam. And the GATE is a competitive exam, right? So we have all faced a competitive exam like JEEs and stuff. So like every other entrance exam, it is about how much you could score at that time, and not just how much you know. So it matters, the score matters. So in order to succeed, one has to keep in mind that studying a subject is not enough. So practicing problems is also necessary, and covering every subject is important as well. So keep a positive attitude, don't panic, and it's all that is required to crack GATE. And Gateforum is a very renowned institute, as we all know. You have already heard the name of Gateforum when you're going to enter into your college and stuff. So for GATE entrance examination preparations, Gateforum is, I think, the best. I have studied here also. So only studying a particular subject from books will not do. You need to follow a guideline, a syllabus. In GATE exam, the questions come from very little things that we tend to miss out when studying from a book. I mean, you know the concepts, but not the every little thing in a subject. So this can only be covered while doing MCQ questions, right? So Gateforum manages to include such little things in its study materials. Besides, the mock tests are very important as well. So it gives you an idea about your preparation and stuff. So Gateforum gives us an all India rank also. It based on the different people from different colleges, they also give the exams, and you can assess where you're standing, your preparations are like what, and so we can assess our preparation and improve it accordingly. So it helps a lot.